came the command. The commander stood before Obasi, with fury burning in his eyes, and ordered him to prove his loyalty. There was only one way to do that: kill her. Silence filled the camp as Obasi stood before Zara with weapon in hand. His fingers trembled. His breathing grew heavy. Zara closed her eyes as tears rolled down her face, accepting the fate war had written for her. But Obasi could not do it. The warrior raised for battle finally chose his own heart over the orders of men. The weapon fell from his hand, and with one desperate act of rebellion, he cut her ropes instead. Shock spread through the camp as soldiers shouted in disbelief. Obasi had betrayed them all for love. Together, they ran into the darkness of the forest, chased by torches, steel, and the fury of warriors behind them. Every step carried them farther from war and closer to sacrifice. But freedom demanded a price. Obasi suddenly stopped and turned back toward the approaching soldiers. Zara grabbed him in panic, tears streaming down her face. Yet he already knew what had to happen. He held her gently, looked into her eyes one final time, and told her to run. Then he faced the army alone, one man against many, a warrior no longer fighting for conquest, but for love. Steel collided beneath the moonlight as Obasi battled fiercely against impossible odds. Wounded, exhausted, overwhelmed, he continued fighting until his strength finally gave way, and slowly the warrior fell. Morning arrived in silence. Zara stood alone in an open field beneath the rising sun, clutching the red cloth he left behind. Tears streamed endlessly down her face as grief settled into her soul. But even death could not erase him. His smile, his kindness, his sacrifice remained alive inside her memories. Warm echoes of stolen laughter and quiet moments returned like fading sunlight. And so Zara walked forward alone, stronger than before, carrying the memory of the man who broke his chains. To set her free, even in war, love finds a way, but never without sacrifice.